I'm gonna be honest, TSP insults either make no sense or have lost all their meaning. Like Teamer, I don't think I've ever heard Teamer ever used rightly. Like, I think 9 times out of 10, it will be used just not there. Either, no one's attacking them, they're yelling at Ghost, the old men yelling at Cloud, or there is literally just no one teaming with them, or some random jumps in, hops in there, but now apparently you're a teamer. Okay, I don't need tactical booty support. I can handle myself. No, dude, I can handle myself. Again, I don't need more teaming allegations, please. Okay, you're just gonna get murdered. Cool. I'm still gonna kill you, dude. I don't care. It's never used in its actual right term. Like, maybe rarely teamers properly used. And then you got things like spammer. Like, how the fuck do you spam in the Battlegrounds game? There are cooldowns on literally everything. People talk about M1 spamming, ult spamming, combo spamming, when all of these, even M1s, have a little bit of a cooldown or a bar that's gotta go up. Like, that makes no fucking sense. Literally, I think the only thing you could spam in TSB or any Battlegrounds game is block, because there's no cooldown on it, and you can hit it as much as you want. If you can't get around or beat someone blocking, unless for some reason they're blocking the front, there's a 360 dome around them. TSB fixed this. I hate this. I hate this. And you just moved out of my M1s again! And then I M1 your ass and it does nothing! What the fuck is this game, bro? Actually strongest hitboxes. This is strongest hitboxes. I won, but I should not even be this low health. But most of the time, that's beatable. I don't know why spammer is an insult, because you really can't spam in this game. And people will just throw it into, like, the barrage of insults. It's always there. You're always going to see spammer. Like, why do you got to make a public announcement to the entire server of spam? Like, I don't get how spamming's an insult. I've seen trash can spamming before. It makes no fucking sense. People will just use it in front of everything, bro. It's so obnoxious and has lost any of its meaning if it had any to begin with. And then, oh my god, bro, I love Bet, bro. Bet is such a good one. Bet is, usually said when you take that sweet defeat and you have to announce the entire lobby that your ego just got bruised and you need to speed right back to him and give him that 1-2. But most of the people that say Bet suck absolute booty cheeks. I mean, I'm talking buns, man. They suck ass. If you say Bet in a Battlegrounds game, I already know I'm probably going to clap you in 5 minutes. And this ain't me jerking myself off. This is with anybody. Like, anybody can tell you, dude, any person that says Bet is usually going to be the easiest claps of your life, because if you have to announce the entire lobby that you took an L, we got a problem. Another thing, like Teamer, is ease. It's never used correctly and it's thrown out there willy-nilly. Ease. I fucking broke them. I've seen people spam ease when they're literally dying, enter the chat, stare at me from across the map, say ease. But that would be the time you use it is beating someone, easy. But they never use it for that. It's always this, I'm going to spam it throughout the fucking chat for no reason and just give me a brain aneurysm. It's really random and weird. Oh my god, my favorite one is Runner. Okay, Runner's a little bit of exemption. Runner is like used 50-50 times, right. Runner, actually, it will be used correctly occasionally. But that other 50% of the time the insult's used is if, hey, you backdash 2 times because you don't want to get in a close range fight with a character that's totally built around close range. Guess what? You were running, buddy. How were you doing that? Don't ask me. Like, if you just dash, use movement in the slightest, or, do a smart play, you will be called a runner. Like, I got an example right here. I was fighting this one guy, right? He popped a Gyros ult. I had a Genos ult. Now, what am I going to do? Am I going to sit there and take that close range ult up the ass, because Gyros' ult is very close ranged and insta-kill? Or am I going to use Genos' ult moveset that lets you go far away, calculate where you want to hit, and then return with another drop kick and kill them? Well, guess what? I like winning, so that's what I did. But now apparently I'm a runner because I played my ult smarter and used my advantage of having more movement and range. That's not called running. That's called making a play. People just will use running if you use any sort of movement. It's obnoxious. If you have a moveset like Tatsumaki, Genos, or even Ninja, or anyone that has good movement, you are a runner if you use it in your advantage. Here's an insult I get personally, and so maybe some other controller players, lock-on abuser. I still get this to this day, and I think to the day I'm in the grave, someone will DM me to my Bluetooth Neuralink, rotting away 6 feet under. You are a lock-on abuser, which is fine. You know, I've been getting those insults since day one. Been asked many times to, oh, you know, use keyboard or mouse. You get so much better. I'm sure I would. Problem, I'm a lazy bastard, and I don't want to. Love the insult of lock-on abuser, and they type it out like I'm gonna stop using it. And the people that say this are the people that can't beat lock-on. Nobody complains. The people that can beat lock-on don't complain about lock-on because they can beat it. So there's no point in complaining about it. If anyone cries about lock-on, 99% of the time, it's usually because they can't fucking beat it. And that's every time. Anytime I see someone cry about lock-on in-game, it's usually because I'm running their ones and they don't know how to counter it. That's where most of these insults are ever used for. It's just like, you know, you don't want to admit defeat. You can't lose in your own world. And that's fine. Get mad. Get angry. It's a game. Everybody does. I'm not going to act like, you know, I never get angry or lose my shit. It's a game. Of course I do. You should see me when I play Marvel Rivals. Oh, I got 2 kills there. 1 kill.
Whatever. Iron Man to.
Jesus.
Drop dog shit healers. Well played, boys.
Shut the fuck up. I did my best. Shut your ass up. I did some good ass healing. Look at that healing, Linda. Shut the fuck up. Shut that ass up. What's his stat line look like? You look at his stat line, Vivid. Do me a favor and look at that. It's not that. It's the fact of you have to type it in the chat and announce it to the entire lobby like you got a public announcement to make. It's really weird, and nobody wants all that, dog. Ain't no one want to hear all that. And I've had people ask me in comments and shit like, how does this not affect you? Hearing these insults all day and this, like, I'm surprised you're still mentally sane. Spoiler alert, I am not sane. That's why I'm making this video. I've seen these insults so many times, and I've really just sat down and thought about them, and I'm like, wow, half these insults either make no sense or have literally lost all their meaning. One more for the road. Another insult I absolutely just love is the OP character insult, or, you know, your character is just obnoxiously, your character is better than mine, stop using shitty characters. Come a little closer, let me tell you this. No, a little closer. Guess what? Most of the time, you can play my fucking character. TSB doesn't gatekeep it unless it's early access. And most of the time I've heard complaints, it's about Genos or Ninja. You can go play those characters. They're not banned. You can fight fire with fire, dog. Characters annoying you? Fine, that's totally justified. But to announce in the chat, switch your character, you know, switch your main because you're not good at the game. Then you play my character and let's go 1v1. And if you switch to their character and God forbid you beat them, guess what? Well, now you're either a spammer or a teamer or something. It's a never-ending, you know, snake eating its own head cycle. And this is why I've got also a bunch of comments to, you know, you should talk shit back or respond to them in the chat. I'll never do that. You give actual, genuine, good complaints and like an argument here, but I forget it's TSB, and I'm basically throwing it at a brick wall. So you get nothing done. It's why I don't do it. It's the snake eating its own fucking head. It's just a never-ending cycle of stupidity, so I'm not gonna feed into it, bro. Sorry for this being a little less informational video. This is more just a rant, and I feel like I needed to get this out, or my brain was going to implode. Thank you to QQB11R, Salt, Lozek Grain, Zeb, Shake, Kaji, Hushashusha 091, Purina Zero, Junior, Shadow X, Supernova, Dilbury, the Ian Awakens, Yoko, and Big Man Shram. Thank you all for supporting the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!